Okay, so here we are working on the song for Open House. Song has 3 chords. It's actually a pretty easy song. And each chord, you stay on the chords actually for a long time, so you don't have to have crazy switches here, which makes life a lot easier. There's one new chord here, which is the G7. It looks like this, and I will explain it in a minute. But the chords start with a C chord. So we're going to do 2 measures of C chord. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. If you want to get a little fancier with the C and make it sound a little better, I recommend adding the middle finger here on the 4th string, on the thin string on top at the 2nd fret. You can get a richer sounding F chord. Sorry, it's an F chord. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to go to a C chord. C chord is right here, the ring finger on the 1st string, 3rd fret. I recommend using the ring finger because then it's sort of ready to land when you need it. So we're going to do 2 measures of C. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All together, those 2 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And a C. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Next, we have the new chord, the G7, which looks like this. The best way to describe it is if you remember our B flat chord. And what we're going to do is we're going to take the ring finger and put it here on the thin string 2nd fret. We got a sort of triangle thing happening between the 3 fingers. So this is our G7. The trick is to go from a C to a G7. And the way to go about that is to first of all slide your ring finger back 1 fret and back 1 fret. And then add the 2 fingers. 1 finger, 2 finger to get the G7. So we're going to do 2 measures of G7. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to go back to C. Take those 2 fingers off and slide the ring finger back. And there you have it. Altogether, the whole sequence is F, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, and then C. And then the new chord D7, 2, 3, 4, 1, and back to C. Back to C, F. C, G7, and that's pretty much it. If you want to get a little fancier here, one thing you can do is this. When we got the first 2 measures of C going into the G7, replace one of those C's with a C7. So the whole thing is going to look like this. F, to a C, 1 measure, 2 measures, G7, 1 measure of C, 1 measure of C7. That could be actually kind of nice because it gets your fingers ready here to move to the F chord. So altogether, the fancier, more complex way is going to look like this. Again, F, 2 measures, C 2 measures, G7 2 measures, C 1 measure, C7 1 measure, and then jump out to F again. Back to C. Going to G7. And the second time we're going to stay on the C the whole time. And there you have it. And that's the whole thing.